This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of North Mason High School in Belfair, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Olympic League girls matchup between the Bainbridge Spartans and the North Mason Bulldogs. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich?
Doing well, Jerry. How about yourself?
I'm good. I've enjoyed the pregame talk.
Okay. North Mason comes into the game with a 7-2 overall record, 4-1 in league play. The Bulldogs are coming off Tuesday's 40-28 loss to North Kitsap. That loss was the girls from Belfair's second of the season. On December 28th, North Mason lost to Lakes 39-38.
Wow.
Yeah. Bainbridge is 7-3 on the season, 5-0 in the Olympic League. The Spartans are coming off a 72-50 win over Kingston on Tuesday. Bainbridge currently has a 2-game win streak, with their last loss on December 28th when they fell to Inglemore at home 45-27. Prior to that non-league loss, the Spartans had won 5 in a row, 4 of which were league opponents. Keep that in mind tonight. Last time these teams played was just over a year ago on January 9th, 2024. So we're talking 1 year ago and a day. With the Bulldogs winning 58-47, Bainbridge took the previous 3 games and leads the series with North Mason 3-1.
Okay.
It's been a relatively short time they've been playing each other. Coming up, we'll talk with North Mason coach Alex Fitzhugh, give you the starting lineups, and of course, tip-off. It's Olympic League girls high school basketball, the Bainbridge Spartans at the North Mason Bulldogs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Back in Belfair, Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple. Let's see, it was pretty early. It was probably about an hour and a half ago I had a nice conversation with Coach Fitzhugh for North Mason. I just had to pull it up here. Here we go. Coach Alex Fitzhugh. Girls are playing great. Let's talk about you had a little stumble the last couple of games, but let's talk about your season to this point.
So far our season has been stellar. Our girls have made we've put in a lot of work in the off season. We started off our season 6-0. We had our last 2 games, little hiccups. We lost to Lakes by 1. Kind of got in some foul trouble early versus North K, but we're hoping tonight to get back and playing Bulldog basketball.
Let's talk about tonight. Bainbridge, 5-0 in league, 7-3 overall.
Yeah.
So looking at the overall records, the past few games, you've only beat them once.
Yeah. Yeah, we only beat them once. We got them last year at home, so that was nice for us. We're trying to recreate that. I know they got Bella. She's a great player, but we got great players as well. So if we can match their intensity, hopefully we are the better team tonight. So
let's talk about your players a bit. Got the Topolo twins.
Mm-hmm.
But what I've seen and what I've been able to watch of your team, your supporting cast is being a little more aggressive and stepping up a lot more this season.
Yeah, a lot more. We have a freshman, Delilah Schmidt. She's came in, setting the tone early during the game. Natalia Garcia has been getting rebounds like crazy. Taylor Madison has been shooting the lights out. So as long as we have our supporting cast doing what, I always tell the girls, do what God gave you. So if you're tall, be tall. If you're fast, be fast. If you're a shooter, shoot. So as long as we do our things, and hopefully our collective abilities will have a dub tonight.
Now, I heard through the grapevine that you could have been even better this year because you had a pretty tall freshman coming in and she injured before the season. What's the future like?
Future's looking bright. Freshman Aubrey Dunham, she is about 6'2", 6'3". She's a lefty. She's a shooter. She will put you in the spin cycle in the post. She's a great combination of size and skill. So sucks that we didn't have her this year, especially with the Topolos, they're being their senior year. But yeah, future's looking bright for North Mason.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, that's Coach Fitzhugh.
Okay, come on.
Alex Fitzhugh, pretty excited about his team, and I don't blame him at all for that. Sorry, as I get ready to move to the next event here, Jerry, any thoughts before we move to break?
Well, this is my first opportunity tonight to see North Mason. I've heard a lot of good things. I've seen them play last year. I would like to see them play Shelton one more time, maybe towards the end of the season, but that's not possible.
Not going to happen. So.
It's not going to happen.
No.
Just see which team has improved the most. It's been a delight to watch both teams, both girl teams.
All right, well, it's North Mason and Bainbridge. Starting lineups coming up next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
And we're back here in Belfair. Time for the starting lineups. Jerry, you ready with those?
I'm ready. Starting off with the visitors, Bainbridge Spartans, under Coach Zach Burnham. At number 4, 5'7" sophomore, Elsa Drugi. At a 5'4" sophomore, number 21, Jordan Gardner. A 5'7" senior, number 23, Sierra Berry. A 5'10" senior, number 24, Bella Ramirez. And rounding out the starting lineup, a 6'2" sophomore, number 32, Anna Rowe. Now for the home team, the North Mason Bulldogs under Coach Alex Fitzhugh. A sophomore, number 2, Taylor Madison. Next, we have a junior, Natalia Garcia, number 11. Next, a senior, Adrienne Topolo, a senior, number 12. Next, a senior, Adriana A. Topolo, number 13. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 42, a freshman, Delilah Schmidt.
Jerry. Schmidt. It's Schmidt. There's a D in there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so those are your starting 5 for both. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with a tip-off here in North Mason on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And we're back waiting for the tip-off between the Bainbridge Spartans and the North Mason Bulldogs. Lady basketball here on Mason Web TV.
I want to give a shout-out to the North Mason band. They are an excellent group.
They are, and I was talking to Chris Drury, the band director, teacher here. These are his second stringers. His first stringers are at a PLU in a competition.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's amazing.
That is pretty amazing. All right, so Topolo. This will be A Topolo meeting Rowe in center court. To get this underway, tip is controlled by Quantanango. I'm sorry, that's not Quantanango. That's Garcia, excuse me. And here's E Topolo down to A Topolo. Spins in, puts one up, missed the shot. Schmidt almost had the rebounds knocked out of bounds by Rowe. So it'll be Bulldog ball baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard. Madison will trigger the play. Swing it in, and here's a 3 in the corner. It's short. Rebound goes to Madison. Leave it there for Topolo. That would be E Topolo, and it bounces up top to A Topolo, down to Taylor Madison. Over to Garcia. Garcia, pull-up jumper inside the arc, short. Rebound pulled down by Barry. And here come the Spartans in their black uniform. Cross court it goes to Gardner up top. And a steal by Topolo, saves it inbounds right to her sister. Here comes Topolo. Going to stop at the foul line elbow, put one up, missed it. I had a rebound for a moment, knocked out of bounds. That stays with the Bulldogs. Baseline inbounds for North Mason. Taylor Madison will trigger the play right at the backboard this time. Got Schmidt at the foul line. The safety out. It'll come into Topolo. Draws a double team. Going to drive baseline, shuffle a pass to Schmidt. Schmidt on the box, looking for somebody to pass it to. Finds Garcia off her hand. Up top it goes somehow to Taylor Madison. Now here is Topolo driving into the lane, puts it up. It rolls around and in. Topolo strikes first. It's 2-0 ball game. 6:45 to go first quarter. Here's Gardner swinging it over opposite side to Drugi. Down to Rowe, knocked away by Topolo. That was Topolo knocking it out of bounds. Spartan ball on the sideline near the end of near the baseline. Inbounds goes to Rowe. Rowe will swing it up top to Barry. Back it goes, and here's a three by Ramirez. Missed it, rebound. Taylor Madison with a nice little save move, knocking off the leg of Ramirez. The Bulldogs keep possession, or I should say gain possession. Here is Topolo. High post feed is poked away, but it rolls into Topolo. Knocked away from her. Here's with the recovery, going to go right to the hoop, had it blocked by Ramirez. I'm sorry, that was actually Rowe with the block. And here come the Spartans. Losing the handle into the paint was Ramirez. Jump ball called. That stays with the Spartans. Baseline inbounds, left to the backboard for Bainbridge. Ramirez will trigger the play, gets it in. And a catch and a shoot by Barry. Missed it. Rowe with a rebound and a putback. No, but she'll draw a foul. So Anna Rowe to the free throw line. Delilah Schmidt picked up her first personal foul, first whistle on North Mason. Anna Rowe at the free throw line with 2 free throws. Got the first one, she'll get another one. It is a 2-1 ball game here, just under 6 minutes remaining first quarter. Rowe with her second free throw. In and out, missed it. Rebound actually goes to Ramirez. She tried to put one up, drew the foul on the Bulldogs. That'll send Bella Ramirez to the free throw line. Topolo picked up her first personal. And Bella Ramirez at the free throw line. First one off the back of the iron. She'll get another one. Ooh, that ball came all the way out into the back court. Don't see that very often. Nobody grabbed that ball when it hit that long ricochet from the back of the iron. So Ramirez will get another shot at her second free throw. Try to tie the ball game up at 2, but right now it's 2-1. In and out on the second one. Rebound poked free, and Ramirez will track it down. She'll dribble around the defense and hit a jumper. Bella Ramirez gives Bainbridge a 3-2 lead. Here's Topolo on the dribble, going to drive baseline around the defense, leave it for Schmidt. Schmidt taps it back to Topolo, steps back at her 3, blocked out of bounds by the active hands of Bella Ramirez. It'll be baseline inbounds with 17 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. Inbounds goes to Topolo, up to Topolo. Will bounce a long feed in the middle, picked up by Rowe. Rowe's going to go coast to coast. Runner, no. Rebound, Schmidt had it, lost it. Goes off the ricochet to Topolo. To the hoop, had another block by Ramirez off of her, out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. Actually going to say it went off of Topolo. And it's actually Spartan ball. Interesting.
Yeah, that was.
Here is Barry up top, swinging over to Ramirez. over to Drugi. Drugi with the long three. Missed it. Rebound is tapped to Rowe. Up top it goes to Gardner. Was that Gardner? Yes, she did. She hit a three. Jordan Gardner with her first points. And it's a 6-2 ball game. Bainbridge with the lead. North Mason with the ball. Here's Garcia with the ball to Tupolo. Double team spins into the ball. Double team missed the shot. Rebound tapped out by Rowe. They'll give it to the Spartans somehow. And a substitution. Anna Boomkeith will step on for Bainbridge. And sitting down will be Drugi. Here's a three at the top again by Gardner. Missed it. Madison will come down with the rebound. She'll bring up the near side. Bounce it to Tupolo. She'll drive and hook it to Schmidt. Schmidt, her shot is blocked by Rowe. Recovered by Boomkeith. Top of the key is Boomkeith. Going to get by the defense, leave it to the baseline. Ramirez, a jumper. It goes in. And Coach Fitz wants to talk things over. 4:06 to go, first quarter. Bainbridge 8, North Mason 2.
Who made that last basket? Drugi?
No.
Ramirez?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a timeout by the Bulldogs. Hey, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, and the Port of Allen Commission. You can watch past meetings of these entities as well. Mason Web TV also covers the Shelton City Council, the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and the North Mason Community Voice. So Bulldogs have the ball coming out of timeout. Here's Tupolo with the dribble, trying to get by the defense. Leaves it to Taylor Madison, down to the baseline to A. A was hacked and fouled by number 10, who just checked into the ball game. That is Grivey. Maya Grivey with the foul. That's the first on Bainbridge in the quarter. At the free throw line is Tupolo. She missed the first one, she'll get another one. 3:52 to go here, first quarter. 8-2. Still 8-2. Second free throw is off, and it will be Spartan ball. Here comes Gardner with the ball. Swing it over far side to Boomkeith, and a foul on the floor. We're going to get to Tupolo with her first. Third team foul on North Mason. The baseline inbounds for the Spartans. Right of the backboard, Ramirez will trigger the play. Lob it up top to Gardner. Down it goes, a nice little find to Barry, but defended well by the Bulldogs. Here comes Garcia the other way. Center of the court, taken away by Boomkeith. And she's taken away. The ball was knocked out by Tupolo, and the Spartans will have it under the bucket, actually to the right of the backboard. Kayla Cole will step onto the court for Bainbridge, and sitting down will be Sierra Berry. So Gardner will inbounds it, lob it up top, and a quick pass over to Boomkeith. Boomkeith to the foul line, up elbow, out it goes to Cole. Cole for three, missed the shot. Actually, she was inside the arc, so it's only two shots from the foul. And the foul went on Natalia Garcia, her fourth team foul on North Mason.
Next one, that'll be Shitty 2.
And Kayla Cole with her first free throw, missed it off the back of the iron. She'll get another one. Quantanago will step on. Brianna Quantanago is in for Schmidt for the North Mason. Here's the second free throw. That one goes in for Cole. Make it 9-2. Tupolo slowing the pace down, gets a pass over to Madison and trying to get it down to Garcia, and it's out of bounds, and a turnover on the Bulldogs. 3:15 to go here first quarter. 9-2, Bainbridge with the lead in the ball. Here's Gardner. High post feed to Grivey. And now up top to Ramirez. Ramirez spinning at the foul line, draws a double team, kick it over to Gardner. Gardner for three. Glass and in. It's her second three in the ball game. And it's a 10-point lead for Bainbridge. 12-2. 2:50 to go here first quarter. E will get it over to Madison. Taylor will bounce it back to E. Tipolo. She'll drive baseline. Split a double team, tripped up and draws a foul. Foul went on Grivey, her second. And a roll will come in and get Grivey. It'll be a Bulldog ball, baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Inbounds goes from Quantanago to Taylor Madison, out of bounds off of Taylor. And yet another turnover on North Mason. Jerry,
yeah, that's the fifth turnover for North Mason. 3 for Bainbridge.
And quick pass around the perimeter. Gardner holds the ball, gets it in the corner to Ramirez. Ramirez draws the double team out to Gardner up top, swinging over opposite side to Boonkeith. She'll drive baseline, step back, and launch a pass down low. That's stolen away by Quantanango. Gets it out to E. Tipolo. Here come the Bulldogs, trailing by 10. 2:10 to go here first quarter. E. Tipolo spinning into double team, throws one up there, missed it, and Gardner came away with the rebound on the run. Here's Ramirez. Stops and pops side of the paint, hits it. 6 points for Bella, and it's a 12-point lead for Bainbridge. 1:50 to go here in the first quarter. E. Tipolo with the ball, top of the key on the dribble. And it poked out of her hands, but she got it back. Lob it to Garcia. Foul line jumper for Garcia. No, Rowe with the rebound. And it goes. Here comes Ramirez. Ramirez swinging over near side to Rowe, off her hands, out of bounds. Bulldogs get the ball back. A couple of substitutions for the Spartans. Drugi will come back in. And is that, who else came in, Jerry? I didn't see the substitution. I'll have to track it down here. Here is Taylor Madison with the ball on the high dribble. She'll leave it there for Quantanango. Ran it to the three-point arc on the dribble. 15 on the shot clock. Gets it to A. Tipolo. Try to get it back out. Slapped away and retains possession. Here's E. Tipolo. Going to drive to the foul line. Lost the handle. Ball's free. Coming up with it will be Drugi to Ramirez. Far side to Rowe. She'll take a three. In and out. Rebound. Goes to Boonkeith. Missed the putback. And a jump ball called in the paint. It'll be Bulldog ball. No, it's going to be Bulldog ball, but a foul on Sierra Berry, her first. Third team foul on Bainbridge. Little full court press by the Spartans. Here's E. Tipolo. Dribbles to the foul to the midcourt. Finds Quantanango down to Garcia. To A. Tipolo off the glass. No, rebound Rowe. Out to Ramirez. Ramirez to the three-point arc, backing down the dribble, trying to go side of the paint. Forces one up there, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Garcia, but she's tied up. Jump ball called. And that'll be Bulldog ball on alternating possession. 25.3 seconds remain here first quarter. 14-2 is our score. Spartans with the lead, North Mason with the ball. Here's Garcia down to the baseline. Quantanango back to Garcia. Jumper in the paint goes in for Natalia Garcia. 10 seconds now in the first quarter. Ramirez over to Boonkeith. Trying to get it down to Rowe. Not being able to handle it out of bounds. The Bulldogs get the ball back with just under 6 seconds remaining. Ball knocked out by Ramirez. 3.5 seconds remain. Sideline backcourt inbounds for Tipolo. She'll go long to Taylor Madison. She'll launch one off the glass and in at the buzzer. Taylor Madison gives North Mason 6, but Bainbridge has 14 after 1. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
It's not always easy to deal with difficult emotions. And while quick fixes can seem less daunting than facing how you feel, some short-term distractions, like marijuana, can actually increase feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. Which is why building healthy habits, like moving around, practicing gratitude, or connecting with others, are better for your mental health. And if you need it, help us out there.
And we're back. Start of the second quarter, 14-6.
Bainbridge is out rebounded North Mason 9-4.
The Spartans start out with the ball. Here's a cross-court pass to Boonkeith. Ball is tipped in the air and taken away by Garcia. Garcia's got Rowe all over. She'll bounce it over to Topolo. That is E. Topolo, and a foul called on the Spartans. Yes, it went on number 23, Sierra Berry, her second, first in the quarter on Bainbridge. So the Bulldogs will have possession here. E. Topolo with the ball in back court. Working with Madison. Now Madison has the ball. Garcia, A. Topolo, step back and hit it for Madison. Taylor Madison with her fourth point.
Yeah, she's 2 for 2 from the field.
Here's Ramirez, swinging it over to Drugi. Drugi cross court, it goes to Boonkeith. To Ramirez, looking to the baseline. He's got one-on-one with Quantanango. Dribbles into, nice find. Double team. The shot was missed. Rowe came up with it off the rebound. And then they recovering a foul. So I believe it'll go on Quantanango. It does. That's Brianna's first personal. First team foul on North Mason here in the second quarter. At the free throw line is Anna Rowe. She's 1 for 2 and has a point. Got the first one, she'll get another one. Schmidt will come in for the Bulldogs. Gardner comes back in for the Spartans, as does Cole. So it's Ramirez, Gardner, Rowe at the free throw line, Cole, and Drugi for the Spartans. Here's the second free throw by Rowe off the back of the iron. Rolled into the hands of A. Topolo, and then a foul is going to be called on Gardner over the back. First on Gardner, second on Bainbridge.
Yeah, Bainbridge has 8 turnovers, and North Mason only has 6 so far.
Here's E. Topolo to Madison. Taylor trying to find some space. She'll bounce it to A. Topolo. Into Schmidt. Schmidt back to Topolo, and it's poked away. And here comes Ramirez the other way for the Spartans. Stops and throws it over into the corner to Drug. He takes a three from the near corner. That's a ball is over the back of the rim. And here is Quantanango with the rebound. She's double teamed in back court. In trouble. Somebody's got to come help her. She's still got her dribbles, and a full timeout called by Alex Fitzhugh. Good.
Very good
timeout at that time as Quantanango had 2 seconds to get to the midcourt, and that wasn't going to happen. It's a full timeout by the Bulldogs. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
And we're back in Belfair. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple. Bainbridge 15, North Mason 8, 6:42 to go in the first half.
Yeah, North Mason has 2 timeouts so far. They're pretty even with the rebounds, 9-7. Turnovers, 8-7. Bainbridge having one more turnover.
Okay, Tupolo will get it in to Madison, and he will get it back in. She'll bring it across mid-court, swinging over, and another turnover, as Madison wasn't
even.
quite expecting that pass, I don't think.
Now it's even. 8 turnovers each.
So Bainbridge right now with a 7-point lead. They've led by as many as 12. Here is Drugi to the beyond the three-point arc, pass down low, poked away, but then recovered actually by Cole. Now to Ramirez. Ramirez spinning around the defense, draws a double team, threw it away to Quantanongo. Here comes Itapolo to the bucket. It's hacked and fouled. Doesn't get it to fall, but she'll go to the free throw line. Does Adrienne Tupolo. We could just call her E. So much easier.
That's the second foul on Jordan Gardner.
Thank you for catching that, Jerry. I just looked at it. He's saying it. Here's the first free throw by E. Tupolo. It goes in. Gives her 3 points. Makes it 15-9. And E has another free throw. Off the back of the iron. Rebound's tapped out. E almost tracked it down, but they say it went off of Ramirez. It'll be Bulldog ball. Foul line extended, far sideline. Quantanongo will take the inbounds it. Looking low, she'll get it to E. Tupolo. To Madison. Madison, runner side of the paint, doesn't fall. Rebound goes to Drugi. Drugi will get it to Ramirez, center of the court, back court, now in the front court to the top of the key. 3 on the way. Missed it. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Gardner. Gardner swing to the baseline and row. Fakes the shot, drives baseline. Lost the handle on the ball. E. Tupolo with it. Crossing the mid-court, changing direction, stops and pops at the elbow and hits it. And the lead is now 4 for Bainbridge, and it is a timeout by the Spartans. Full timeout. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
.541 to go here in the first half. Bainbridge 15, North Mason 11. Jerry just pointed out in the break that the Bulldogs have gone on a 6-0 run here. Is that 6 or 5-0 run?
5-0 run.
5-0 run.
Yeah, because it was 15-6. Yeah.
Right.
You are correct.
No, you're correct. You pointed it out to me.
Yeah, but I was one off.
You were one off. Well, I have
the
the benefit of looking at my score sheet, which has 5 points. Here's Ramirez swinging over near side to Gardner. Gardner tripped up by Taylor Madison, so Madison will pick up her first personal foul, second team foul on North Mason. 5:33 to go here in the half, still 15-11. Hannah Boone-Keith will step back on. Actually, yeah, that's Hannah Boone-Keith stepping on for the Spartans. She gets the ball back from Ramirez. Ramirez gets it back, swing it over to Drugi. Drugi, one dribble to Ramirez, to the foul line elbow. She'll take a jumper. Short. Rebound goes to E. Tupolo. Tied up by Boone-Keith. Jump ball called. That'll stay with the Bulldogs. Can't quite see the arrow from where I am, Jerry. You can see it down on the court now, but you have to wait. Her hand was blocking it. Here comes E. Tupolo with the ball. Swinging over to Quantanongo. Brianna will get it to Madison. Madison having a little trouble with the dribbles tonight. Pass over to the side, and they're going to get Boone-Keith with the foul. And that's Hannah's first. Third team foul on Bainbridge. 5:03 to go in the half. Still 15-11. Bainbridge with the lead. North Mason with the ball. Sideline inbounds. Quantanongo will lob it across court to E. Tupolo. Put it on the floor, drive to the paint. Put a little runner up that rolls around and out. Rebound. Schmidt had it, lost it. Rowe comes away with it, hands it off to Ramirez. Here come the Spartans up the far sideline is Ramirez. Swinging it across court to Boone-Keith. Down it goes to the baseline. Turnaround jumper by Cole. It goes in. 3 points for Kayla. And it's a 6-point lead for Bainbridge. Quantanongo with the ball. Lobbed it into the paint to A. Tupolo. She's going to go to work. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound pulled down by Boone Keith. There come the Spartans. Over goes to Ramirez. Ramirez inside the arc. Side of the paint. Jumper goes in. Ramirez with 8 points. And that
she
is
has a nice jump shot.
And that's the lead for Bainbridge. 19-11. E. Tupolo over to Madison. So, threw it. Trying to hit E. Picked off by Boone Keith. And here comes Cole up to Ramirez. Ramirez trying to back down the defense. Gets it over to Boone Keith. Extra pass in the corner. This is Drugi. Lost it out of bounds, but it was knocked away by A. Tupolo. Here comes Natalia Garcia for the Bulldogs. And Delilah Schmidt will sit down. Baseline inbounds. Goes to Rowe. Now to Cole. And Garcia comes away with that picked off pass. And here comes Natalia for North Mason the other way. Swinging down to the baseline, and a jumper rattles in by Taylor Madison just inside the arc. And it's 19-13.
And she has 6 points.
3.5 minutes to go. Here's Boone Keith for three. No. Rebound. A. Tupolo. Long pass up to Taylor. Madison is knocked away and out of bounds by Boone Keith. It stays with the Bulldogs. The sideline inbounds right in the corner. Quantanongo will trigger the play. Gonna throw a baseball pass across court to Madison. Madison will turn and take a three. Rims that one off. Rebound poked away, but tracked down by Cole for Bainbridge. Here comes Ramirez. Ramirez stops at the top, swing it over to Drugi. Drugi draws a double team. Her pass is deflected, taken away by Garcia, and there's going to be a foul on Bainbridge. That's the 5th on the Spartans, I thought. Yes, it is two shots as the foul went on Boone Keith, her second. That'll send Garcia to the free throw line. It's her first trip there, and she has 2 points so far. 3:03 to go in the half. Ooh, first free throw off the back of the iron. Here comes Grindy and Gardner for the Spartans. Rowe and Boone Keith will sit down. Here's the second free throw for Natalia Garcia and North Mason. Missed the second one. Rebound tracked down by Cole. Cole will get it to Ramirez. Ramirez stops at midcourt, swings over the far side to Drugi, and she's going to be bumped and fouled by E. Tupolo. That'll be her second third-team foul. Sideline inbounds for the Spartans. Drugi will trigger the play. Foul line extended. Into Ramirez. Turns on the Jets. Little runner in the paint off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped out, and Quantanongo comes away with it up to Tupolo, then to Madison. And that's 8 points for her. It's a 4-point lead for Bainbridge. Here's Gardner near side. Bounce it over to Drugi. Drugi. And a timeout called, I believe, by the Spartans. Is it a 30? Is it? See what it is here before we take a break. It's a 30, so we'll keep it right here.
That's the first timeout for Bainbridge. North Mason has 2 timeouts.
Taken 2 timeouts, Jerry. Not 2, has 2 left. They've
Yeah,
taken 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they've taken 2 timeouts.
Maybe on the sheet you should go backwards.
Okay.
Just a suggestion.
But yeah, you're right. They've taken 2 timeouts.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle at MasonWebTV to let me try that again. Use the handle at MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you can, you'll never miss anything if you do that. Either way. Okay.
Both teams are having trouble with the foul line, especially in North Mason, 1 for 6 from the foul line. That is a big difference in this game here. It's only a 4-point lead.
2:27 to go here in the half. Inbounds goes into Ramirez. She'll get it back up the top. Dribbles around the defense. Tried to hook a pass in the middle. It's deflected, taken away by A. Tupolo. A on the run on the near side. Going to stop at the three-point arc. Cross court's popped up in the air, but Madison comes away with it. Got away with a walk. Takes a three. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Barry. I hand it off to Ramirez. 2 minutes to go in the half. 19-15 our score. Here is Drugi into the corner to Grivey. Up top it goes to Ramirez. She'll step back, get it to Barry. Barry will kick an extra pass out there to Drugi. Drugi bounces down the baseline, and Grivey with a jumper missed it. Rebound goes to A. Topolo. A. Topolo comes away under the bucket, gets it up to Garcia. Garcia to the three-point arc, to the baseline, turns around, double team trapped. Gonna lob one up to the top, goes over to Quantanango, over to E. Topolo for a three. No, rebound tapped out and controlled by A. Topolo, deflected on her pass, and Grivey comes away with it for Bainbridge. Here is Ramirez to Gardner, back to Ramirez. Gets the screen from Barry, over goes to Gardner. Gardner fakes outside, goes middle, dribbles right into Madison, and comes out with the ball. Here is Ramirez, 8 on the shot clock. Nice fine down low to Grivey. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. I believe that's going to go on A. Topolo. That'll be her second, 14th foul on the Bulldogs in the quarter. Grivey first free throw fell off. She'll get another one. Maya has yet to score. Rowe returns for the Spartans, and Boonkeith also in there. Second free throw, in and out. Rebound goes to A. Topolo. Get it to E. Topolo. He will bring it across midcourt to the three-point arc. One hands it over to Madison. Catch and shoot for three. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Boonkeith. Boonkeith at the top of the key over to Gardner. Gardner, high post feed to Rowe. Down to the baseline, open for the reverse layup, but is Grivey. She missed it. Rebound goes to A. Topolo. Gets it to, I'm sorry, that was E. Topolo to A. Topolo, out to Madison. Madison will take another three. No, rebound goes to Garcia. Going to go one dribble right back up. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to A. Topolo. No, it's on the floor of the foul. And I believe it's going to go on a Bulldog. No, it is going to go on a Spartan. Grivey picked up her third. So the Spartans are over the 5-foul limit here. And that will send A. Topolo to the free throw line, where she's 0 for 3 now. She'll get another one. Barry returns for Bainbridge, and Grivey will sit down. 4-point lead for the Spartans. Next free throw, that one's off. In a fight for the rebound, Barry comes up with it. She's going to be pushed out of bounds, and they're going to get, I think they're going to get our Garcia for the little push-out foul. It'll be 2 shots the other end of the court. Actually, they're going to get Quantanango for the foul. That's her second. And the 15th foul on North Mason. That will send Sierra Berry to the free throw line for 2 free throws for Bainbridge. Short on the first one. She'll get another one. Sierra has not scored so far tonight. This is her first trip to the free throw line. Second free throw. Off the back of the iron. Quantanango gets the rebound, bounces it to E. Topolo. E to the three-point arc on the near side, handed off to Quantanango. Brianna will get it back to E in the corner. Bounce it down to Garcia. Garcia turns around, shoots the buzzer, missed the shot, and Rowe with the rebound. So we're at a half. Bainbridge 19, North Mason 15. We will take a timeout. We'll be right back with some halftime statistics on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here in Belfair. Bainbridge on top, 19-15. The Spartans did lead by as many as 12 in the first quarter. They did it behind the 8 points from Bella Ramirez, 6 from Jordan Gardner, 3 for Kayla Cole, and 2 free throws for Anna Rowe. For the Bulldogs, their leading scorer is Taylor Madison. She has 8 points. Adrian E. Topolo has 5, and Natalia Garcia has 2. Those are the scoring breakdown. As you see, that score is 19-15 at the break. We're going to take a timeout. Jerry has some more statistics when we come back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we're back here in Belfair. Halftime score, Bainbridge 19, North Mason 15. Jerry has some more statistics for us.
I do. Thanks, Diedrich. Bainbridge had 13 turnovers. They had 15 rebounds. They shot, they made 6 out of 21 attempts. That equals 29%. They were 3 for 12 from the foul line for 25%. North Mason had 14 rebounds, had 10 turnovers. They were 7 for 30 from the field. That equals 23%, and they were 1 for 8 from the foul line. Neither team shot well from the foul line. Bainbridge shot 25%, and North Mason shot 16%.
Okay.
Rebounds were pretty even, and Bainbridge had 3 more turnovers than North Mason. From the three-point land, North Mason did not have any three-pointers. Bainbridge, on the other hand, did have 2 from three-point land, and believe it or not, those both were by Jordan Gardner.
Yeah.
So that's pretty well the statistics.
All right, Jerry, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
For that.
My pleasure.
All right, so the halftime score, Bainbridge 19, North Mason 15. We'll take another timeout and come back with the third quarter here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And the third quarter is about ready to start. The Bainbridge Spartans will start the third quarter with the ball in a 4-point lead. They have Rowe, Barry, Drugi, Gardner, and Ramirez. For the Bulldogs, it looks like both Topolos, Madison, Garcia, and Quantanongo. Ready to go here with the play. So Ramirez will get it in backcourt, and here come the Spartans start the third with a 4-point lead at the top. Swing it over to Drugi. Drugi back to Ramirez up top to Gardner. Open for 3. She'll take it. She'll hit it. That's her third 3 in the ball game, as Jerry just mentioned. Makes it to 22-15. Here is E. Tipolo. Crossing midcourt over to Quantanongo. Back to E. Tipolo. Going to skip and get her to her sister. Back down, draw a double team. Out it goes to E. Side of the paint jumper. No. Rebound goes to Ramirez on the run for Bainbridge. Going to go right around the defense. Stop and pop. Miss it. Barry gets a rebound. Turns around, resets. Open for three. No, she won't take it. She'll get it to Drugi. Drugi up top to Ramirez. Ramirez down the lane she goes. Puts it up. Dropped out. Rebound. Pulled down by A. Topolo. Out of the pack. Up to E. E. Topolo. Extra pass to Madison. Madison on the box. Off the glass. No. Rebound tapped, and then Rowe comes away with it for Bainbridge. Up it goes to Gardner. Gardner back and forth on the dribble, trying to get by the defense. And she'll reset it to Ramirez. Over to Drugi. Drugi to Ramirez. Ramirez to the foul line. Stops in the paint and loses the handle, but rolls over to Drugi. Drugi for three. No. Rebound. Rowe had it. Taps it away by Garcia. And a jump ball called. That'll be Bulldog ball. .6:41 to go, third quarter, 22-15. Bainbridge with that 7-point lead on a three by Jordan Gardner to start the quarter. Topolo over to Guantanango. Up top it goes to Madison, over to E. E had it knocked away, but she taps in the middle. Here's a runner by Madison. Rebound was actually by A. Topolo. She missed the putback, but did draw the foul. And that'll go on Sierra Berry, her third. One thing we didn't talk about, Jerry, was foul trouble. Yeah, Berry has three. Grivey has three for Spartans.
And nobody has three for North Mason.
A just finally hit a free throw in her fifth attempt tonight. She'll get another one. High arc, that's short. And she's 1 for 6.
Yeah.
At least it's a positive with the one. So it'll be Bainbridge ball, leading 22-16. 6:22 to go here in the third. Here's Ramirez. At the top, over goes to Drugi. Opposite side to Gardner. Gardner skips along the three-point arc, gets it up top to Drugi, back to Ramirez, guarded by Madison. Gets away from Madison, stops the side of the paint, puts it up and in. Ramirez with 10 points.
I'm impressed with her. Good shot.
It's an 8-point lead for Bainbridge. Ball goes over to Guantanango for North Mason. High post feed to Garcia. She'll spin around, drive baseline, stop, put a shot up, rolls in. Natalia with 4 points. And it's a 6-point Bainbridge lead. Spartans have the ball. Here's Ramirez. Top of the key with the dribble. Down to the Barry on the box. Double teamed out. It goes to Gardner. And a steal by E. Topolo. She'll put it up and in. E with 7 points. And it's a 4-point Spartan lead, 24-20. 5:22 to go here in the third. Near steal over there. Drugi on her knees. She'll get it to Ramirez. Ramirez with the dribble up top. Goes to the foul line. Down the lane. Blocked by A. Topolo, but they're going to get a foul with a lot of body there.
Yeah.
And that'll be 3 on A. Topolo. 2 shots coming for Ramirez.
So she's the first person on the North Mesa team with 3 fouls.
Let's see. We have Bella Ramirez at the free throw line. She's 0 for 2. She has 10 points. First free throw. Rounds in. She'll get another one. Makes it 25-20. Boone Keith will come in. Kith. It's Boone Kith, isn't it? Not Keith. Kith. Second free throw by Ramirez. Nothing but net. Gives her 12 points, and it's a 6-point Spartan lead. 5:05 to go third quarter. Here's A. Topolo. Looks the floor over from midcourt. Going to jab step, get it back to Garcia. Garcia will dribble off her foot. Ramirez had it for a moment, but it rolls into E. Topolo. Going to drive down the side of the paint off of her leg out of bounds. Just lost a handle on that one.
Yeah, 11th turnover compared to 15 for the Spartans.
Here's Ramirez with the ball in backcourt. At the top. Steps back and resets. Swing it over far side, and Gardner back to Ramirez at the top. She'll drive to the foul line, step back and bounce it over to Gardner. Gardner fakes the 3, steps along, had the pass, somehow gets it to Barry, And Barry's going to be fouled by A. Topolo. That'll be 4 on her. And that'll bring Schmidt up off the Bulldog bench to go get A. Topolo. So it's Quantanago, Schmidt, Garcia, E. Topolo, and Madison on the court for the Bulldogs. Inbounds to Boonketh, and she'll hit a 3. And it's a 9-point lead for the Spartans. 30-second timeout called by Coach Fitzhugh. So we'll keep it right here. Every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with The Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby for driving. The column is driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday, like today.
And that was the third timeout for North Mason.
4:16 to go here in the third quarter.
What's the column this week?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that.
I haven't
Skateboards.
read it yet. Huh?
It's about skateboards and
Oh,
traffic.
really?
Yes.
Oh.
It just came into my mind.
Okay.
I get to read them all before everybody else does, actually. Sideline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Madison will get it in to Topolo. E with the ball, swinging over to Garcia, near side. Looking the court over to E, knocked into back court. He goes and gets it. 12 on the shot clock. He's going to go to work, lose the handle again. Rowe comes up with it for the Spartans. Up it goes to, Gardner. Gardner took just an extra step there before she gathered herself to shoot. She's an outside shooter. She doesn't know what the rim's like, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm
she was
kidding.
so excited to get an open
I'm
shot.
just kidding about that. We all make mistakes. Here is Madison on the far side. Up top to Topolo. Lob it down to Madison, but threw it to Barry instead. She stepped in the passing lane. Here come the Spartans with the ball. Here's Ramirez, top of the key. Going to drive to the paint, puts it off the glass. No. Rebound. She got her own rebound. Out it goes. Boonkith with a 3, in and out. Rebound goes to Garcia this time. Here comes Topolo. He will get it to Garcia a little too high, but she gets it. Oh, boy, that would look like a clean block, but they're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to go on Rowe. I'm anticipating. I don't know. It is. Rowe picked up her second team foul. Does send Garcia to the free throw line for 2. She missed the first one. She'll get another one. Barry will sit down. And Cole steps back on for Bainbridge. Garcia 0 for 3 at the free throw line. She's 1 for 4. And she has 5 points. 8-point lead for Bainbridge with the ball. Here's Ramirez. Near side, Gardner. Cross court to Boonkith. Guarded by Topolo. And intercepted a pass by Garcia. Garcia on the run for the Bulldogs. Had it slapped away from her hand and taken away by Boonkith. And a foul called, I believe it's going to go on Garcia. Yes, it does. That'll be her second. Second team foul on North Mason. I'm sorry, third team foul on North Mason, excuse me. 29-21 is our score. Spartans with the lead. Here's Rowe on the baseline. Runner over Schmidt. Missed it. Rebound goes to Garcia. Out to Topolo. Wisely lets the pack go by her. Steps across midcourt, sets the play. Over to Quantanango. Looking for Madison up top. Near side. Topolo skips along the three-point arc. Launches a long 3. Missed it. Gardner right in the right spot for the rebound. She'll bring it up. Down it goes to Rowe, running the court up and in for Anna Rowe. That's her 4th point of the night. First basket, actually. And it's a 10-point lead for Bainbridge. Here's Quantanango, far side, up top. And Garcia now at the foul line. She forces one up there, missed it. Rebound goes to Rowe. Rowe's going to bring it up again. Now she gets to Ramirez. Gardner, 3 on the way. There's actually going to be a whistle away from the ball, I believe. And Garcia picked up her third personal foul, fourth team foul.
Yeah, she's picked up 2 in a row there.
Grivey will step back onto the court for the Spartans. And here comes Audrey Peterson for the first time tonight. She'll replace Garcia. So it's baseline inbounds for the Spartans. Ramirez will get into the corner. Here's a 3 in the corner that's an air ball. And the rebound went to Quantanango. And here comes Topolo. Sit down, try to get it down to Schmidt, and Schmidt wasn't quite ready for that pass, and another turnover on the Bulldogs. 1:44 to go, third quarter, 10-point lead for Bainbridge. 30-second timeout called by the Spartans. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason County PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, and Mason Health. Not to be mistaken for Mason County Public Health.
Thank you, sponsors.
Yes.
We appreciate you very, very much. That was a second timeout for Bainbridge, a 30-second timeout.
So the Spartans get the ball coming out of timeout. Ramirez will bring it up kind of in a hurry. Over to the far side on the dribble. Gives it up top to Boomkiff. Near side, Gardner. Side of the paint, it goes to Cole. Out to Gardner for 3. No. Rebound goes to Topolo. E gets fouled across a midcourt. That's one way to stop her is foul her before she gets in the groove. And a foul went on Kayla Cole, her first. Only the third team foul on the Spartans. It'll be sideline inbounds near midcourt for the Bulldogs. Quantanango will get it into Topolo. Back to Quantanango. Up top to Madison. Madison swings it over near side to Topolo. Down it goes to Peterson. Turnaround, no. On the shot, rebound right into the hands of Boomkiff. Hand it off to Ramirez in backcourt. And here come the Spartans. Over goes to Boomkiff, way outside, fakes the 3. Dribbles inside the paint, goes to the hoop, puts it up short. Rebound tapped and then controlled by whom? Bodies are dropping everywhere. It'll be a jump ball called. It stays with the Spartans. 1 minute to go here in the quarter. 31-21. Baseline inbounds for Bainbridge. Ramirez will trigger the play, left of the backboard. Gets it in. Boomkiff fakes the 3, drives inside the arc, right to the hoop, up and in, and the foul. They're going to get Peterson, I believe. Nope, it's going to be Schmidt on the foul. Little touch foul. And that'll be Delilah's second. 5th team foul. Garcia will step back on for the Bulldogs at the free throw line. It'll be Hannah Boomkiff. She's 5 points, and it'll be her first trip to the free throw line. Got it. Give her 6 points. And the lead is now 13 for the Spartans. Here is Madison back to Quantanango. Brianna will dribble inside the arc. Tap it to Garcia over to Madison. Madison for 3, no. Rebound tapped out. Madison comes up with it. Taylor will take another 3. That's short. Rebound goes to Grivey. Now to Ramirez. Down to the baseline, quick out to Gardner. And here's a fake 3 by Ramirez. Drives the foul line, pull-up jumper, no. Rebound goes to Garcia. Had it, but I think Garcia is going to draw a foul on the Spartans. And that's the 5th foul, or the 4th foul on Bainbridge, so Gardner picked up her 3rd. The 4th team foul, as mentioned. Backcourt inbounds. Here's Taylor Madison, mid-court. Swing over near side. Quantanango to Madison. Down it goes to Topolo. E into the paint, little hook shot, no, in and out. Rebound. Schmidt had it. Tied up. Jump ball called. That stays with the Bulldogs. Be baseline inbounds. left of the backboard for North Mason. 6.1 seconds remain in the quarter. Inbounds to Topolo. E drives side of the paint, spins to the bucket, puts a shot up short, but does draw another foul. It goes on Ramirez. Is that her first?
It is.
It is. So that'll put E. Topolo at the free throw line for the second time tonight. She has 7 points and 1 for 3. Now she get another one. Here comes Drugi back in for Ramirez. 2 seconds remain here in the quarter. 34-21, Bainbridge with the lead. North Mason's Topolo at the free throw line. Missed her second free throw. Rebound taken by Boomkeep, and that'll be the third quarter. Bainbridge 34, North Mason 21. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
We head to the fourth quarter of play. Bainbridge up 13 on North Mason in Belfair tonight. 34-21 is the score.
Yeah, Bainbridge outscored North Mason in the third quarter, 13-6.
And that's their lead, 13 points. The Spartans will start out with the ball here in the final quarter with Cole, Rowe, Boomkith, Drugi, and Ramirez, who has the ball. Up top to Drugi, to Boomkith. Cole with a jumper on the baseline, missed it. Rebound by Garcia, and then they're going to get a foul on Rowe. And Anna turned around and just kind of looked surprised at that little foul. It's the first foul on Bainbridge here in the quarter, and 15 seconds is down on the clock.
North Mason has out-rebounded Bainbridge by 3 rebounds so far.
So the Bulldog lineup are both Topolos, Garcia, Quantanongo, and Madison. She has the ball to Quantanongo, over to E. Topolo. Cross court, it goes to Madison. She'll take a 3. It's in. It's her first 3 in the ball game. Taylor has 11 points. And that makes it a 10-point lead for Bainbridge with 7:20 to go. Here's Ramirez with the ball to the foul line, to Cole. Cole out, it goes to Drugi. Drugi will take a 3 to answer. No, rebound, Rowe right there for the rebound and the putback. Anna has 6 points. And the lead goes back up to 12, 36-24. 7 minutes to go in the game. Here's Madison to Quantanongo between the circles, over to E. Topolo, back to Quantanongo, over to Madison. Madison on the dribble, lobs it over to E. Topolo, finds A. Topolo at the foul line. Step back to the elbow for a little fadeaway, doesn't fall in. Garcia saves it, but to Rowe. And here comes Ramirez. Hooks it, out it goes to Drugi. She'll dribble to the elbow, put a 3 there, missed it, but Rowe with the rebound, rejected, but right into the hands of Boomkith. Her shot is short, and Rowe puts it up and in off the glass. Bainbridge up 38-24. And a timeout for the Bulldogs with 6:20 to go in the ball game. Full timeout. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, 14 points is Bainbridge's largest lead of the night. 6:20 to go in the ball game. It's 38-24. The Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of timeout.
Yeah, North Mason's already had 4 timeouts.
So the Bulldogs lineup stays the same with Madison, Boltopolos, Garcia, and Quantanongo. Sideline inbounds, far sideline. These referees are really kind of pushing the pace here to get the game in a fast pace here. Here's Quantanongo with the ball. Over to Garcia, to Madison, back to Quantanongo, down to Garcia. She's going to go baseline, draw a double team, puts one up, miss the shot, and Cole with the rebound. Out it goes to Ramirez. Out it goes to Gardner. Now here's Ramirez, pushing it down to a wide open row up and in. Anna has 6 points in the quarter, 10 for the game. And it is a 16-point lead for the Spartans.
Yeah, she's made her last 3 shots.
Here's Garcia inside the arc for a long 2, in and out row with another rebound. She'll hand it off to Ramirez. Here come the Spartans, up 16. Trying to pull away here. Here's Rowe, and a steal by A. Topolo. 8 to the foul line, stops to the side of the paint, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound by Garcia, up and in. 7 points for Natalia. And then there's going to be a foul on the inbounds. E picked up her 3rd. First team foul on North Mason. Now let's see here. Who comes in? It'll be Drugi will step on for the Bainbridge Spartans. And Boonkith will sit down. Sideline backcourt inbounds for the Spartans. Here's Drugi with the ball. Crossing midcourt. Up top to Ramirez. Near midcourt, I should say. To Rowe. And then a reaching foul by Garcia. That's her 4th. 5:08 to go in the game.
Yeah, we have 2 girls for North Mason have 4 fouls.
Sideline inbounds for the Spartans. Drugi will get it into Ramirez at the top of the key. Way beyond the 3-point arc. 1-on-1 with Garcia. Gets by Garcia. Step back for a long 2. Cash money on that one. She has 14 points. And it's 42-26 with 4:50 to go in the game. And Topolo lost the ball off her leg out of bounds. 4:48 to go in the ball game. 16-point lead for Bainbridge, matching the largest of the night.
Yeah, North Mason's just playing with a lot of frustration right now.
Drugi will get it back to Ramirez in back court. Ramirez just walks across midcourt. Guarded by Topolo. That's E. Topolo with the defense. Wide open, Cole, long jumper. Goes long, rebound goes to Rowe. Rowe will reset it to Garcia, and then, Ramirez, and there's a foul on the play. And that will go on E. Topolo, her 4th. Looks like we have a timeout, full timeout taken by the Spartans with 4.5 minutes remaining. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Quick timeout there. Spartans get the ball in from the sidelines. And here's Ramirez, back and forth on the dribble, drives, trying to back down the defense of Garcia. Stops in the middle of the paint, kicks it out to Cole. Over it goes to Drugi, down to Rowe. Rowe, turnaround jumper short. Rebound goes to A. Tupolo. Gets it to E. Tupolo, knocked away, but there is a foul on the play as well. It'll be sideline inbounds. And that will be a foul on Cole, her second. Only the second team foul on the Spartans. Here's Tupolo to Madison for three. Oh boy, she hit it. That's her second three in the quarter. She has 14 points now. And it's 42-29. Under 4 minutes remaining. Here's Cole driving into the paint. Little runner opposite side, partially blocked and then recovered by A. Tupolo. Up the sidelines to E. Tupolo, knocked out by Gardner. Saves with the Bulldogs. Sierra Berry comes back onto the court for the Spartans. Kayla Cole will sit down. 3:49 remaining in the game. Madison will get it in near midcourt to Tupolo. E with the ball between the circles now. She'll take a three. She'll hit it. 10 points for E. And it's a 10-point lead for the Spartans. Here's Ramirez getting by the defense of Madison. Getting across midcourt. Boy, she stopped on a dime, didn't she? Here is Gardner. Gardner up it goes to Drugi, to Berry. Overplayed, knocked out of bounds by A. Tupolo. It'll be Spartan ball, sideline inbounds. Far sideline. Here comes Hannah Boonkith replacing Drugi. Boonkith will inbounds it from the far sidelines. Inbounds goes to Ramirez. Guarded by Madison. Gets a screen from Rowe. To the foul line, out it goes to Boonkith. Boonkith gets it to Ramirez. 2 on the shot clock. Down it goes to Rowe. And 3 seconds in the keys, the call on Rowe. Although there could have been some sort of a foul down there. Either way, but it goes to 3 seconds in the key. Here comes E. Tupolo with the ball. High post feed to Garcia. Tried to drive side of the paint, and a whistle called on the drive. Boonkith will pick up the personal foul. It's her 3 on her. Third team foul on Spartan. It'll be baseline inbounds for North Mason. Quantanongo will trigger the play, gets it into Madison. Madison will take a 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Gardner for the Spartans. One hands it across midcourt to Boonkith. Now to Ramirez, far sideline. Gets a screen, gonna go baseline. Up top it goes to Berry. Over to Gardner. Down to the baseline and Rowe, high dribble. Guarded by Garcia, gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez drives right down the lane, a little fadeaway, doesn't fall. Rowe had the rebound, it's knocked away. Gardner comes up with it. Nope, actually it's gonna be E. Tupolo. She'll stop and pop. Short. Rebound goes to Boonkith. 2:20 to go here in the ball game. Boonkith will bring the ball across midcourt, swing it over to Gardner. And what do we have? We have all offsetting fouls, I believe. So 32 and 2. So double foul. Taylor Madison picked up her second. Anna Rowe picked up her third. That's 4 on each team. And it actually ends up being a turnover on the Spartans as well. Rowan has been fighting with whoever's guarding her down low, Jerry. Here's Quantanongo. Up to Garcia, driving baseline, draws the double team, kick it out to Madison. Madison into the corner, gets around the defense with a high dribble. Runner, no. Rebound goes to Berry. And a jump ball called? No, it's going to be a foul on Quantanongo, I believe. Yep. Brianna just picked up her third personal, and that's the 5th team foul on the Bulldogs. So the Spartans will be shooting 2 the rest of the way, which is 159. That does send Sierra Berry to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 and has yet to score tonight. 10-point lead for the Spartans. Berry's first free throw goes in. Seems to me, Jerry, that the Spartans like this end of the court a lot better than they did the other end of the court.
That's the first basket for.
It's first point, not a
first point.
First
for
point.
Sierra, yeah.
She missed the second one. Rebounded, tapped out of bounds. It's going to be a Bulldog ball. I'm going to say it went off a Boomkith, I believe. That's one of the things that I didn't talk to Ben Johnson about last night in our discussion about officiating. That question about the rebound under the basket. So Topolo will get it across midcourt with a pass to Garcia. Now here's A Topolo. Out it goes to E. E will take a three from the elbow. That's short. Rebound goes to A. Her putback does not fall, but she does draw the foul on the Spartans. And that'll go on Sierra Berry. That's 5 on her. Should be 5. I have 5, but they have...
I have 4.
You have 4. The board says 3. Well, we'll figure it out in the end, right? At the free throw line will be A Topolo, where she's 1 for 6. Make it 1 for 7. She'll get another one. 1:45 remains in the ball game. 11-point lead for the Spartans. North Mason's A Topolo hit the second free throw. Gives her 2 points. Here's Ramirez in backcourt for Bainbridge. Guarded by Madison, I should say, shadowed by Madison. Stops on the dribble, throws it over to Boomkith. Guarded by Topolo, that's E. She gets a screen to the foul line, into the paint, puts it up. Missed the shot, Rowe with the rebound, and a fadeaway that goes in. 8 points for her in the quarter, 12 for the game for Rowe. It's 45-33. Cross court it goes to Madison, up top it goes to Garcia. Foul line, jumper goes in. Natalia Garcia has 9 points now, and it remains a 10-point lead for Bainbridge. Another full timeout called by the Spartans. 1:03 remains in the game. We'll be back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we're back here in Belfair. 1:03 remains in the game, 45-35. Spartans lead by 10. They have the ball in the backcourt inbounds. Ramirez looking for the long ball, and she'll get it in to Gardner, who came back for it. Here's Gardner bringing the ball out across the timeline, gets to the three-point arc, and turns around. Berry with it up top. Stops on the dribble, gets it down to Rowe. Rowe's going to go to work to the hoop, up and in. Big quarter for Anna Rowe.
12 points in the half.
And here is A Topolo going coast to coast. Missed the shot and tried to save it in bounds, but standing out of bounds, so that's Spartan ball. 40 seconds remain. And up to Rowe it goes for the Spartans. She'll hold the ball, find the cutter. It's Ramirez, stops at the side of the paint, kick it out to Boomkith. Over it goes to Berry. Down to Rowe. Rowe. Out it goes, and Berry had to go get it. Up top it goes to Boomkith. Now Ramirez, 20 seconds remaining. Here's Boomkith, 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. And there's a foul away from the ball, I believe. Oh, it goes to Taylor Madison, her third. And that will send Ramirez to the free throw line. Got the first one, she'll get another one. Well, she's, 3 for 5, yeah. 18.9 seconds remain. Ramirez second free throw off the back of the iron. Quantanago had the rebounds, knocked out of bounds by Berry. It'll be Bulldog ball with 17.3 seconds remaining. And Tupolo picks it up nearly at the foul line opposite side. Here's A. Tupolo up and up, hacked and foul, no whistle. Ninaway call on that. Or as I should say from now on, the patient whistle. As Rowe picked up her 4th personal foul. That will send A to the free throw line, where it has not been a good time for her. She missed the first one, she'll get another one. She's only had 2 free throws that go in 9 tries, make it 10 tries. Rebound knocked out by Barry. So the Bulldogs will get the ball with 10.5 seconds remaining and trailing 48-35. Madison will trigger the play on the inbounds, sideline inbounds, foul line extended into Tupolo. E will take a 3, miss it, and saving inbound is A, or trying to save it inbounds is A, out of bounds. It'll be Spartan ball with 4.2 remaining. Sideline inbounds at the end of the Bulldog bench. Gardner will trigger the play, gets it into Ramirez, and she'll just dribble the clock out. So the final score, Bainbridge 48, North Mason 35. And we'll take a timeout, come back with some final statistics and more from Belfair on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Well, it's a final here in Belfair. The Bainbridge Spartans knock off the North Mason Bulldogs by a score of 48-35. They did it behind the 15 points from Bella Ramirez, 14 from Anna Rowe, 10 in the fourth quarter, 9 for Jordan Gardner, 6 for Hannah Boomkith, 3 points for Kayla Cole, and a free throw for Sierra Berry. For the Bulldogs, leading the way, Taylor Madison had 14 points. She hit a couple of threes in the fourth quarter. 10 for Adrienne E. Tupolo, 9 for Natalia Garcia, and 2 free throws for Adriana A. Tupolo. That's how your scoring breaks down. Jerry has more statistics, and we'll get to that in just a moment as we'll come back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And it's a final here in Belfair. 48-35, the final score. The Bainbridge Spartans remain undefeated in Olympic League play, knocking off the North Mason Bulldogs.
Just about ready.
All right. Jerry's about ready. Next up for the Bulldogs, they travel to Olympic on Tuesday. Spartans have a quick turnaround and take a trip to Linden Christian tomorrow. That's a long road trip after playing tonight. Our next broadcast is Thursday when the Shelton boys host WF West. Tip-off in the Mini-Dome is 7 p.m. Our next broadcast for North Mason is in 1 week, January 17th, with the girls and boys doubleheader against Port Angeles. That should be a good game as the Bulldogs got the Rough Riders in their first meeting in Port Angeles earlier in the season in December. So that's pretty impressive to win on the peninsula. It's not easy to do. Still waiting for Jerry to finish up. And he's still in it.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's go, Jerry.
Okay, sorry about that. All right, let's start with the visitors, the Bainbridge Spartans. They had 21 turnovers, 8 in the second half, 13 in the first half. They were 16 for 41 from the field for 39%. And from the foul line, they were 8 for 19, which is 42%. Rebounding, they had 31 rebounds compared to 28 for North Mason. That was pretty close. The rebounding wasn't a factor, I don't think, for either team. Turnovers were pretty close. The Bulldogs had 17 turnovers compared to the 21 for Bainbridge. Now, here's what hurt North Mason. North Mason was 4 for 18 from the foul line.
Right.
22%. That hurts. The other thing is they were 17 for 54 from the field for 31%. So looking at the percentages, Bainbridge outshot them 40%, 39% to 31%. So there was about a 9% difference there in shooting percentage. And like I said, turnovers and rebounds are about the same. Foul shooting, that's what really hurt North Mason when you can only make 4 out of 18.
Right, yeah, that's
I was very impressed with a couple players.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
Well,
Go for it.
the players that I was impressed with in the second half was Anna Rowe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She had a great second half. The other girl that I thought played very well was Bella Ramirez. And she had a beautiful jump shot. Nice jump shot.
Yeah. She controls the floor pretty well, too, I noticed.
She did. She did. And I was also impressed by another girl. I thought Taylor Madison stepped up tonight. How many did she have?
14.
14.
Yeah.
So, you know, she stepped up definitely for North Mason tonight. I thought it had a good game for her.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Thanks, Jerry. As I mentioned, Bulldogs will travel to Olympic on Tuesday. Spartans are playing tomorrow at Linden Christian. Our next broadcast is Thursday of next week. Shelton boys against WF West. We'll be back in this spot. And 1 week for a doubleheader for North Mason and Port Angeles.
Yeah.
Final score again, Bainbridge 48, North Mason 35. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with tonight's broadcast. Also want to thank Rob Thomas, the athletic director here at North Mason. He brought us a great table. Means I don't have to bring in a table.
Yeah, it was a little longer table,
a little
too.
longer, a little wider. It's very nice, and I like it. It's good to have the AD who helps you out when you get to a venue. And, yeah, we'll talk to you. That'll do it from Belfair. Final again, 48-35 Bainbridge. We'll talk to you Thursday from Shelton, and then be back here next Friday. Thanks for checking us out. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.